All right, welcome to the program. My name is Dr. Mankota, and you are watching the TPN TV and Radio Network. Today, we get a very interesting topic we will get for can discuss. And as we all know, the topic we don't overshadow all other topics. Now, the exile, or maybe we can call them the medical leave of the former president, Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma. And we all know, say, that particular, okay, hold on, let me just put this quick. That particular subject, it creates a lot of celebrations and animosity na social media. All right, here is the thing I want to talk about today. The rule of law. Okay, we all they talk about how we want for make the rule of law prevail na salon. I believe say every Sierra Leonean supposed for accept that, for say yes, the rule of law is paramount. But there is a problem. The problem here is how we as individuals Sierra Leoneans, how we see the rule of law. Yesterday I was talking about this same topic in social media on WhatsApp groups, and one of the things I understand, especially in this instance, is that when we say the rule of law, that's alone, boy, we mean so many different things for so many people. In Sierra Leone, the rule of law is subjective. It depends the way you see how the law is applied, or it depends on your political affiliation. That's now in the determine whether we get what we call freedom and justice. That's alone. What are the type to talk about? I want for taking a little bit back about this application of the rule of law. When the former president was invited by the police for making an answer or few questions about the coup, the failed coup, that's alone. Our president, Julius Maada Bio, he assured the Sierra Leonean then say, as far as in concern, the rule of law is something that is paramount to this investigation. This now in the former president assure us with, right? Now, after that pronouncement there, I've been to see a lot of SLPP folks, they emphasize the rule of law, how the rule of law is paramount to this investigation. Now, the president and the supporters of the president believe say an Escoma is supposed for stand trial after they don't charge him. And the former president came later, 2 days ago, and tell you say the judiciary is independent, not so. They say the judiciary is independent, so if the judiciary take a decision, there is nothing way the government supposed to do. Well, after the judiciary take a decision, I see a reversal of the proclamation of the rule of law by so many SLPP folks. In fact, the SLPP folks are so angry that Some of them actually were calling for the overthrow or assassination of their own president, Madabio. The the anger is so apparent. The former president gave for come na national TV and make a statement. That is one of my discussion today about that statement there, because I get a problem with within the former within the presidency. I have a huge problem on that. And the problem with me is that our leaders are not sincere with us. Sierra Leone leaders them. They're not sincere. And this has been the case for so long. Now, I get to talk about the pros and cons of this Ernest Koroma. You can call it an exile or a medical leave, whatever terminology you want for use. I get for talk in detail about, because yesterday I've been promising I get for talk I get for detail on that. But I want to talk about the speech where the former where the president Madabio be make, where I see the same deceptive behavior by we leaders them, and they continue. This is the reason we to make I not get too much trust on the leaders them. When the leader says something, make sure you verify them, because the potential for make what he tell you is misleading is always there. What are the problems we leaders then get? We leaders then take we for say we now stupid people them. I'm talking about the Sierra Leonean people. Because only somebody where you take say a stupid person, now you look now in face, he lie to that person there. Now, the biggest lie way the president Madabio make. Well, before even I go down, let me give you my opinion on this particular stuff. I strongly believe say the decision by the president, to be honest with you, is the president. Now he make the decision. To no judiciary, we know that. But the decision by the president for make it allow the former president for left and seek asylum in Nigeria. You can call it medical leave, whatever you want for call it, but me no say na asylum. It's I think saying that the best decision that one day we Amadabio don't make. Whether it make it reluctantly or not, that's another different thing. Yes, I don't say the SLPP folks are very angry because of this decision. They want for Churchill Madabio. I understand that. Because Madabio don't give them assurance say the rule of law get for take its course. But if you're not SLPP person, member, forget about the SLPP member. Let's say if you're not a Sierra Leonean where you really want to see peace and tranquility in other country, then the question where you get to ask yourself is, let's say Madabio refuse for let go Ernest Koroma. Yes, Ernest Koroma, the worker will say, I worker, it not look like somebody will sick, but Ernest Koroma sick. We know that. But that's not the reason we to make Madabio let Ernest Koroma go. We know that. So I want to make them very clear. So I support that decision there for make it let go, because imagine Ernest Koroma, may God forbid it, Madabio refused for make it let and go, and he died in custody. No matter what this government say, whether natural death or not, then go say Madabio don't kill Ernest Koroma. May God forbid it. This, I think, say na something way a much worse than for let go Ernest Koroma. I'm telling you my opinion. You get your opinion. So if you get your opinion, do you put it at the comment section of the platform where they talk, they watch way from. Like they say, we broadcast on 4 platforms. Them I broadcast on YouTube, Facebook, Caster, and we own website. So any of those that you are watching us from, so just put your comment there. I will read them comment then they at the end of the program, so that we self go hear what you think and what you say. Yeah. So if Madabio would have refused Ernest Koroma in exile, something happened. Madabio don't kill Ernest Koroma. No matter what somebody say, na the title, na you get for what they call. So I see with Madabio that side there. Okay, I see with him. The problem what I get with Madabio come na national TV and he can't tell we say, well, this na a decision way exclusively done by the judiciary. They're not getting no hands there. And he even go further and say, this decision, even the Attorney General vehemently rejected it. But the judiciary is independent. Wow. That's my problem with Madabio in statement. I think, I don't say they're under pressure, but that's not excuse Madabio for lying to the nation. For something where, yes, you get gullible people them. Now we country where as long as they support a leader, whether the leader they talk true or not, they not care. We know that. But this is an insult to people who are actually intelligent. For a leader like Madabio, they can't tell you say, you know, nothing for do with this decision where the courts make. Well, let me give you now the structure. We know how saloon power structure they notice so. The president na in appoint the Attorney General. The Attorney General na in at the head of the court, the judiciary. Okay? And the judges, now then they apply the law. The judges are just like employees of the Attorney General. The Attorney General now employee of the president. Ladies and gentlemen, now we face the fact. If you, Sierra Leonean, you strongly believe, say, this decision was exclusively done by the judge without any blessing from the Attorney General and the president, then you need to go check your brain. It seems like you are brainless. The judge no go ever deny waiting the Attorney General say, because if he do, the next day, he no go sit on that bench there. We know that. We very well know that, say. So if the Attorney General is vehemently, as the president put on for say, yes, indeed, he rejects this, then why the judge ignore him boss and grant this this bill for make Ernest Koroma go to Nigeria for go seek medical treatment? Now, the other lie is for say the Attorney General vehemently rejects this. The Attorney General no rejects this. The Attorney General knows say if Madabio don't get the order, if you don't want for do the best way you get for do it is for resign. But you know he resign. He don't resign at all. So what's in the game where Madabio one play on the intelligence of Sierra Leoneans? You know, get nothing for do with this. This particular decision was exclusively done by the courts. So Madabio they try for tell we. No, that's a lie. I've probably say not too true, but I they actually call the real word way for describe within the presidency. It's a lie. Now, for people the way actually they follow closely this particular thing. Sometimes ago, I talk saying the coup. What's it? All right. Okay. The coup it's I don't know what they happen with okay. The coup itself, it gets external hand. Me screen the flicker and that make at the pause. So the coup itself, it gets a external hand. Why? Well, it's very clear. Very, very clear for saying number one, Ernest Koroma, now the football. Okay? Ernest Koroma, now the football. Madabio and the judiciary, now one team. The international community, now another team. Now, let me give you a very, very simple and straightforward theory. You may deny me, and unfortunately, you may never going to know the truth, because actually, the person who is supposed to make this true, well, he's not going to stand trial any longer. The international community, they hand up and the coup. Waiting, I'm not going to call name, but waiting happen. The coup fail. When the coup fail, now they get for cover their own tracks. So what then they do? Them pressure ECOWAS way na a tool. ECOWAS na a tool. We already know say ECOWAS na a tool, not so. For make ECOWAS pressure Madabio for release Ernest Koroma. Okay? Yes, they go tell you say they no one let Kuskas in that country there again. Yeah, I think so everybody no one for make Kuskas in that country there again. But that's not the reason. Not the reason, no. There is something bigger than it's bigger than Ernest Koroma. There is something bigger than Ernest Koroma. And ECOWAS, they very well know saying they not actually pressurize Madabio on themselves, but they are used by the bigger hands. We actually be embarrassed if this court case continue. Yeah, Madabio come and tell you say the 6th of March and Escoma they come, but come on. Are you really buying that? No, you cannot buy that. You cannot. Well, you get some gullible people, then we go buy them kind of nonsense here for saying, and Escoma is coming back to stand trial. That's not the case. And Escoma is not coming back. And the bigger hands why they talk about, don't succeed for cover up the information way for being come out if this trial continue. Well, you go tell me, say, well, what about them Koita, them other people there with they don't know anything. They are just like soldiers. They have not get no idea. Maybe they will come and tell you, say, well, this particular person or this particular person I communicate with for this school, but that's not the only level where they stop. Now, Is it good for Ernest Koroma for left the country? This gets two answers, and I will do my level best for giving the answer. You see, this program is about education, not necessarily about politics all the time. It's always about educating Sierra Leoneans then for making know waiting now the implication of certain things then. Two answers to this question. Yes, politically. No, passionately. And we at the APC party, we they celebrate Ernest Koroma in Gowan. That's a good thing, politically speaking. That's true. Politically speaking, that's a good thing. Okay? But waiting, a lot of APC members they not understand passionately and psychologically, it's not good for Ernest Koroma. Not good at all. And based on my own information, Ernest Koroma originally or initially, it not been one for left. It not been one for left at all. ECOWAS actually forced Ernest, well, not forced, but convinced Ernest Koroma for left. Because of the implication of this school. The big anthem we actually involve, they're not going to allow for Ernest Koroma for stay there and make any court hearing. It's not going to happen. So Ernest Koroma, the thing what make us say Ernest Koroma, politically speaking now, is no longer going to be tried. So that's a good thing. But we don't know whether Ernest Koroma, if they have been tried, Ernest Koroma would have succeeded and then vindicate him or they convict him. So now 50-50, we don't know on that side. But as members of the APC party, we're glad for that because it's no longer going to go through this rigorous, maybe examination or cross-examination, right? Where if we be forced on for making release certain things where you no one for say. That's not the good side. The bad side is since Ernest Koroma was born 70 years ago, Ernest Koroma no ever live anywhere other than Sierra Leone for the past 70 years. Yes, they travel for go other places, but Salon in base. Now they live, now they get closest friends them, now they get money, in houses, in property them. So for make Ernest Koroma left, all them things Sierra Leone don't make. He worked for Sierra Leone for almost 5 plus almost 11, let's say 16 years. 5 years now parliament, then almost 11 years now as a president. So he don't work for Sierra Leone for almost 16 years. Where even the SLPP, yes, then go come and begin talk, say, oh, that man not do anything so far. No, Ernest Koroma, he really tried for Sierra Leone. The SLPP during the time of Ernest Koroma in first term, then self they acknowledge say what Ernest Koroma they do was very, very good for the country. So let's take that for now, because right now the politics don't become so toxic. Even the one they way been they talk the truth now, then they're afraid for talk the truth. But for the sake of clarity and sincerity, whether you deny what they talk or not, but just take same. Ernest Koroma been do good for that country there. They been do good. Most of the roads the way they travel today, we have been take 4 or 5 hours, we they take 1.5 hours or 2 hours the most. Ernest Koroma play a part. Yes, you go tell me, say, oh, them projects then they all been done in the pipeline during Tijan Kaba. That make them call them continuity. Government is a continuity. Okay? It's a continuity. So let we accept say Ernest Koroma been do good for that country there. And if that person they don't and he don't go into retirement, the last thing where that person they need for make it run away from the country where he don't serve for 16 years, for go start a new life somewhere where he not get closest friends them, except business friends them. In family members, then probably most of them are not go able for go there or for go stay with them. In friends, then way like where be need a McKinney. Where you want for do something, you just call hey, oh man, una come na Oslo can celebrate 1, 2, 3 things them. You they see them. That's not going to happen again in Nigeria. Like waiting Lasana Sako of the Hidden Truth Talk, it was very, very great. Okay? It was very great. Now, a very truthful thing. In as much as, yes, indeed, physically, an Escoma is free, but psychologically and emotionally, he's not. And an Escoma don't reach a stage where it's very difficult for make it go start for go make friends there again. The one the way you don't make already, they're much more important to run than for go start all over again for go make friends again. So that's not the sad parts way I say it good and it bad. Okay, but the way we politics on there today, we let them look at the passionate side of people, them feelings, them, their emotions, them. We always look at the political side of it because we are so obsessed with politics so much that we are blinded with so many inconsistencies. Yes. In the end, at least they live, but and believe say Aneskoma not happy. You're not happy. The day where Aneskoma de na Nigeria, na force them force them for going to Nigeria. If na a choice where somebody they wait and call Aneskoma prefer for die na salon. Let the SLPP convict them and kill an salon if that's a get for end up. But for say if they left for go some side for go an exile, and Eskroma, if they put them choices, then they no more. And Eskroma go say no. And according to what I understand, yes, indeed, initially he said no. He said no. But he understand the implication also. He understand the implication, so he has to leave. And Eskroma left because they want time for make you leave. Okay? So now for Madabio, there is some people that say Madabio agreed to this because of the MCC. Okay, it could be. Well, time will tell, not so. Time will tell. If not for the MCC, well, and Eskroma don't go low if the MCC they come without the conditions and way the MCC don't put. I don't believe saying that for the MCC money. Because sometimes when something happens, a lot of people there then get so many theories, them just like me. But most of the theories, the way some people then they make, sometimes not even make sense. Yeah, it makes sense. Well, first of all, the MCC, not to money where they get for country and go put an Madabio in hand. If you listen to the US ambassador a little while ago, where he didn't have the media, now radio, even a talk, he said the MCC is not something that you take and put to the hands of the government. No, the MCC, majority of that money they go to private businesses for boost the economy. Okay. When are they hear people then they go and they talk say make the US not disburse the MCC money because of Madabio. You don't get nothing. Where they do with Madabio. Yes, in government actually now in work very hard for make we qualify. But when the money they come, not to in hand and they can put $400 and something million for say, okay, this is not the money we now don't win. So whatever you want for do. No, that's not the way it works. That's not the way it works. So if you don't understand for say, for call for make the all the MCC money, you think in a Madabio, you they try for, you know, destroy. No, you are not destroying Madabio. Because Madabio, whether MCC deal or not deal, in salary always there every month. If they get in salary, they get all in benefit them. I like, every government worker, they know they pay their money, they get them. They get in per diem, they get medical benefits, they get insurance and all those type of things. They get them. So who is going to suffer? Now the ordinary person, you the feel say now you the type for fet for. So, but the one they way say now for the MCC, now he make Madabio agree. Well, Ernest Koroma is no longer in the country. Now, is the MCC coming? No, then we'll come back with another excuse. I know that. Now, let me bring in my commentator away now, Mr. Kabo. Mr. Kabo, thank you very much for your patience behind the studio.
Yeah, Doug, how you doing?
Very well, and it's been a very dramatic week, and looking at the situation, I know say you are not happy at all.
Well, yeah, you're right. I shouldn't be happy because I'm a Sierra Leonean and I want the betterment of Sierra Leone. And what you happen also, I'm happy for hearing from you this afternoon. And all the monologue where you don't give with regards to the coup. Now, one thing more, I think, as you say, and other things that they follow as they go along. Um, you tie this coup to the international body
Yes, I said
based on your monologue. Yeah,
there is a hand behind this school,
right.
and that hand
And
them they try for protect. That's my own logical conclusion. And I've been
yeah,
not talking time ago.
and in this case, an Eskroma is the sacrificial lamb.
That make I say now in the football.
Yeah, that's what exactly is the sacrificial lamb. So
Yeah.
in this case, you actually admitted that yes, an Eskroma is guilty, correct?
No, that doesn't necessarily mean say guilty. From if you they hearing me from the time after they invite Ernest Koroma as CID, I tell me viewers then say Ernest Koroma, if you get for involved, it involved passively. And I explain what's in a passive involvement. And at the same time, I still
Right. I understand. I understand. So in other words, an Eskroma is standing trial. Is standing trial in the place of the international community because just like we people they say, where which man they enter a house, now other person waiting at the house, now they open up or can inside the what. That's what
yeah.
people then say.
Mhm.
So an Eskroma now the betrayal, now the traitor of the country Sierra Leone, basically, because now in the international community they use based on your monologue. What I understand, this is my opinion,
Yeah,
and people
but
listening now.
your opinion is also
Uh,
infringing on me your opinion. That's not that make I don't agree with you.
yeah, okay, all
So
right, all right. So we take it that, as you said, he's the footballer. I mean, he's the football. There's no difference between him being the football and being the traitor.
no.
There's no
Okay,
difference.
okay, let me explain.
And being the sacrificial lamb,
Okay, let me
there's no
explain.
difference.
Okay, let me
Okay,
explain. Football now
for the
sometimes
country,
I think sometimes where then they use the football for player.
right,
Everything they play the football the way you want player. Not necessarily means say the football actually agree for select them player, not so. Now a team
correct,
is you not get power for say no, you know what? I'm not gonna allow you for kick me. Not so. You not go away and call
yeah,
them. So you not necessarily mean say because an Escoman football in this very complex game where they
right,
play. But I go tell you the truth. Yes, there were some evidence where the government don't say it gets against an Escoman. But to me, I believe say that evidence them is passive. And I'm not need for
all right.
explanation. I don't explain them. So
No,
therefore,
I understand, Mr. Mankota. I clearly understand what you're talking.
but
You
when you say
understand, right?
guilty, that's that they mean I know I agree with you.
Because okay, now you explain to us how this thing came about based on your opinion. I have my opinion. I was thinking of different things actually, but it's good you bring this, and I'm very much happy because I listened carefully and I went for land. Um, that these players are in the world all over. And as we said, Ernest Koroma was the midfielder in Sierra Leone. He's the one playing with Sierra Leone and playing with the Western world in this
Not
case.
the midfielder, not the football, not the team.
Yeah, that's he's the theme of the whole show.
No, no, you know,
You're not too far. You're not far from the truth. You are there. That's the truth. You are
that
true.
you twist me what I said. An Escomana, the football. You get two
Okay.
teams. The two teams actually play the football. So
Hmm.
now that the football now in an Escoma, the two teams they are people who actually they play the football. I
Mhm.
hope so you
But
understand.
but how come is it selected as a football? There are so many people in Sierra Leone. Why was he the
The,
football
the,
in this
the
case?
reason what to make thank God you asked that question. There. The reason what to make I know say an Escoma football is number one. An Escoma, most of the people them where they in custody and some of the way not they in custody, according to the government, in your pronouncement. In fact,
Mhm.
the Minister of Information actually come out now the media and say that net where the coup was going on, and Eskoroma and one of the people that were they in custody, them in constant communication. Then secondly, some of the people them where go attack na Freetown, then come out
Mhm.
from EOS, then get evidence for say, then come out from EOS, then go attack. When they not succeed, then go back na McKinney.
Exactly. Exactly. Based on this explanation and with what transpires, for him to be the sacrificial lamb in my own case, and you being the foot for him to be the football. After all the white people, the Western world don't play this dirty game, now they put an in between. Now the problem, the bone of contention now is where Alex Kurumafo can left the country and go because yeah, they get for PM definitely because you don't play a game for them
No,
and
no,
they
no.
don't succeed.
Yeah,
No, they don't succeed. So they get for saving life.
exactly.
That's what they do. That's what they do. So yeah, they get for saving life. They say, look, even though we don't succeed, let's save this guy. All
Because
right. Now,
because
but my question is, why they don't choose for set and go to Europe, rather than they get the problem or America? Why they choose for Nigeria? That's not a problem. The major
okay,
problem is now that this thing don't play and it's in the middle of this thing. Una dey APC there. What do you actually wanna feel about this with the country and the people themselves? We wanna live with for make una dey get anything they dey for an outside force for come through una for destabilize the country. What do you
uh,
wanna feel about it, una?
first of all, first of all, when
As
you
Sierra
say
Leoneans.
hold on. I think this another attempt for actually link the APC party as a party with this school. That's not something where I totally reject for saying the APC party not get nothing for do with this school here. Are there people who are APC that's involved in this school? Of course, everybody know that. So, but when you link the action of them small individual people, then they and the APC party, then are they the deception and the rejection because number one,
Right.
not APC then come into then maybe then come into some people them where happen for be APC members them where probably the APC they don't even know what's in they go on I can testify say the leadership of the APC party not being gets no idea about this even cool. You remember Kemosi say not to leader not to so but the very Saturday that Saturday day he can't have this program not to so
Yeah.
he can't talk. The one thing where he talk when me and you been they laugh he say the people then where they go on street if you go on street then go kill you nobody know they sorry for you. I think a similar thing where me and you two laugh or say so they had no idea
Yeah.
was this plan been they go on behind the scene with certain people them of course they just grab one day no more
You
they say
know,
they go
you, you
no
know why, Mr. Mankota? You know where I support you say there are people outside the world for way than
oh,
they inside this thing. Now from
yes
the remarks, the radio broadcast where this hunt, this new ambassador make, and that statement we make now you said they repeat exactly say the coup they want to take part na the coup now individuals, not only political party. And
exactly
that man he make it clearly. Yes, because he knew just like you say, see, this is how we connect dots. So he already knew that you know what? Let's don't say APC. Let's say these guys. because we cannot free all APC. APC is a whole big party, but we can
No,
free this other guy.
no.
Mr. Mankota, hold on. We are having a point here. We are trying to establish a point.
Yeah, let's do
Now,
that.
tell me, in your own opinion, a white dude, a redneck, a white dude, forgot him up my country and talk that thing
Okay,
and Phil say you stupid. Listen, this guy, how would you separate Ernest Koroma from APC
okay.
when all over the media, everywhere is APC talking there for my Ernest Koroma? So how are you going to separate him from APC?
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for this. Now, a very salient question. Number one, now this program, let's start with, because me, I can like for remind people them. Let's start with the former ambassador, the one we left before this one to hunt. When
Correct.
it social media, it got begin talk about we internal politics na salon. Me now
Right.
one of the few people them, including you, not also, we make.
Correct.
Did you know that? The me once was spend with me this the channel. You know,
I don't know. No, you didn't tell me that because we talk all the time.
yeah, somebody report the channel say, nah, hold on. That very broadcasting, somebody report the channel say, well, I don't know, na violation or something like that. Then me want suspend am, but they look at the content, not get no instigation, nothing absolutely. So
Correct.
now me and you, we come publicly and say that is a violation of diplomatic ethics. You're not supposed to follow
Correct.
one because what you know one for make the medicine where you know one let them put na so food, not
Right.
put an in so food.
Correct.
That is a violation of the diplomatic ethics. In as much as yes, in support, again for do in support behind the scene, so that
Correct.
people they know they think say, well, these guys are actually publicly interfering into our internal politics. The unfortunate part is America in particular, Britain in particular, and other Western countries, they're not even shame for interfere into we politics. Me now
No, they're not
APC,
ashamed.
me now APC, you understand?
Yeah.
No matter what's in the circumstance, me na Sierra Leonean first. Even
Exactly.
if now me you they support. Because I know say if you do so on me on behalf, tomorrow you go do the same thing against me on another person in behalf.
Correct.
So Ambassador Hunt, when he come talk about this, I talk specifically saying, even though what he been a talk, not true for say as the APC as a party not get nothing for do with this. But number one, he not even get the right for do them. Because
No.
in diplomats way not support, then get rules, policies, and procedures for God's sake.
But Mr. Mankot, I just mentioned the fact that they were once they want for cancel you, they don't care. There's no law, no rule. They do what they want. Because I found it also absurd for make I see this new ambassador. They always be on the radio. And I'm in mind now. I say, look, I say, bro, I say, you know, say, Mother Bill go answer. You can come in taxi. Wait till you come to America one time again. You go answer because just answer that other one, David. You know. And
No,
from that point, I know I read this guy again at the radio. I think so somebody don't stop him. Because
no,
we don't go with this radio broadcasting. Yeah.
well, the thing
Go ahead.
is, what's in a million problem is if you allow foreign interference into your election, just because today it favor you. What happened? Tomorrow, it is against you. And secondly, they undermine. Then can see that they even undermine the young democracy we will get in our country.
Of course, that's what he's doing now.
It they undermine, but you know say not only places like Sierra Leone where they not say now a weak, helpless country where they not get
Yeah.
no power for resist. Now then they do so. If
Yeah.
now very you see that they do in Nigeria.
No.
You know they do in Nigeria. For
They
example,
find the vulnerable countries like Sierra Leone.
the United States, the candidates where them in support, you know win the election in Nigeria. Okay? You know, in the
Yeah.
election in Nigeria. And that election, they know say, that election was marred with so many irregularities. That election in Nigeria was so
Yeah.
marred with irregularity. But you see, then go see on our radio, then begin to go talk on Nigeria and radio and say so thing. No, if they do
No.
not problem. But Sierra Leone, number one, we don't like we country. That's not one of the things. They know, then they study with. Saloma not like
Of
in
course.
country.
Right.
Number
The
two,
APC, they don't like the APC followers. They don't like the country.
even the SLPP. Even the SLPP. This now,
They don't like us.
you get nothing to do with the political party. The unpatriotism is shared across the board. You know, say, during the 2017, the same international community supported Madabio against the APC party. They did.
I don't know. Me, I don't know. I don't only know. Say we supposed to vote as individuals in the country.
Yeah, they did. They did. The only difference is now is they do them behind the scene. That's not the only differences. Now then they do them openly. And the reason what to make them they do them openly now, because the stake is so high. Then get what they call geopolitics, international geopolitics. And Madabio, now one of the people they were caught in the middle. And either because of his stupidity also, I know necessarily one for say he's stupid, so forgive me. But because of a lack of understanding, I think that the best word that one day, he is caught in the middle in geopolitics. You understand? And now, then they show him for say, you don't get no power. You don't get no power. Now, in they come openly inside the country. If now outside self, then talk, that's fine. But inside the country, then come, then tell Madabio say, then get the middle finger for say, we able continue. And this is not just an example for say as they're able for destroy Madabio from within, because number one, the Sierra Leonean people that don't really understand what thing they go on, then they just look at this kind of politics as, oh, that's not internal politics, Madabio, na dictator, now this, that, you know, the international community, then like we, now that make them they come, for can't help we. No, international community not like you. International community not like you. If international
Tell it to the APC followers. Tell it to the APC supporters.
I tell this to Sierra Leonean people, not to APC no more. SNPP, APC, I tell them. International community not like you. International community like una resources. Now una resources the one. If international community like you, they know they go tell you say, make you go sign a contract for 99 years, now root time, and you go sign for one mineral resources, then when they mine, then they mine almost all the other mineral resources for free. Now likeness one, they're not so likeness, but a lot of Sierra Leone, they don't know about this. So then just visit the international community and like we don't see what then they cancel where they call, oh, you see, Madabio don't know hold on, or Madabio. The international community not like them. They want for Pulam. Yes, they want for Pulam for one very important thing. It violates the agreement where he signed with the international community. That is, the status quo must continue. The status quo must continue. Madabio come. You know, say Madabio na soldier. So if he say that young good and call, now he still get. So the status quo, when he come, he said, no, this status quo, it not actually they benefit the ordinary Sierra Leonean. So let me do some changes. Then say, oh, you don't violate the agreement. You must go. To be honest with you, the international community being believes him, they may get 100% sure him, Madabio was going in 2023 election.
Yeah, I understand, Mr. Mangota. What you had to say is that why they believe that is because people like Ernest Koroma lie to the international community. I'll show you the first slide, which I this thing don't say where they depend. You know the census where Ernest Koroma didn't conduct.
Yeah.
That census was manipulated. The figures were changed to claim that APC get more people. APC stronghold and get more people. That census was manipulated. That's reason number one. When even the constitution gives the mandate to the president of the sitting president to call on a census at any point in time where it deem it necessary. Now I make Madabio Duam with the idea that because the SLPP and the SLPP party know that that census was fraudulent. The figures doesn't match. They are not the same. They are not correct. So whether they call on the census, hold on, whether they call on the census, in the process of the census, the 3 days, the European or whoever people were there, they withdrew because they knew that if that census continue, I'll give you instances. So buttress your fact that the Western world is what is happening. It's what's happening today is that they are responsible. They know very well that if that census continue and the figures not going to, there's going to be a drastic change which they will not have approved of because the census was fraudulent. They knew that. The second point to support you that the international community is part of this is one, and I mean two is that the MCC, the MCC money, the MCC money was won already after the result was out and before the election. Madam, you know that. I mean, Mr. Mankota, I know that. We discuss it here. The result was already out that we passed the MCC and we need the money before the elections.
Yeah.
So whilst they're supposed to present to give the present, and then within the period, the election came and ANEX lost the election. Or, I mean, APC lost the elections. Then APC raised an alarm that the elections were not fair. Then the Western, the Western world pick it up, and where they're going to nail us down or nail us down is on the MCC. They begin to change the rules along the line. How they don't pronounce the person and pass already? Then when the time for go pay the money, you change the rules. That's now one support I give you. Another, and that's the second support I give you on that issue. You understand? The third support I will give you, say, the Western world is part of this, is with regards to the fact that when the elections were contested, they came up to a tripartite, just like you say, that they use the ECOWAS for pressurized Madabio, the same way they use the ECOWAS for coming with this tripartite. But inside this tripartite, there is no way the Western world will stand the test of time to say the elections be repeated. That's why you see the hold up. Because if the elections were repeated, even as I'm talking to you today, the Western world stand on that the elections are going to be repeated. Madabio is going to win hands down. So that's the third area is going to prove them wrong. And they don't want to be seen as wrong people. Okay. You understand that? So, and those people who are talking about elections in Sierra Leone of the tripartite or 2 months, 6 months, or whatever, it's not going to happen. Because if it happens, Sierra Leoneans are going to defeat the Western world to prove to them that they don't like this party. This is what they like. So the same thing goes with Ernest Koroma. All this stuff is going on. So, but I'm saying this is a shame for me and you. Let's say I put it between me and you, Mr. Mankota. I'm a Sierra Leonean, you are a Sierra Leonean. For you to be the marker, the future of our children, my children, your children. I'm just putting an example. I don't want to talk all about Sierra Leone. Me a Sierra Leonean, you a Sierra Leonean. I'm a SLPU APC. But I find it disheartening and discouraging and despicable, horrible, abhorring, all kind of words to figure out that you are at the center of this manipulation. Are you guilty, Mr. Mangota?
Guilty for what? Because I'm guilty by association or what?
I was just using you as a, and me as an SLP, as an SLPC. I don't mean to directly you. I just
well, first of all, the thing is, the APC party not get nothing to do with this school. From the beginning, that's the case. And the APC party publicly denounced the coup. Okay, and in fact, recently the APC leadership in the parliament then go na state house to President Bio, then repeat that announcement for say yes, then totally reject any form of overthrow in that country. Then. So I don't say you and Madabio or somebody else now the SL people now they insist now want for rope the APC party into this school.
No.
I totally reject that. But let me come to something where you talk.
I just want to see how you will separate APC from Ernest Koroma, where APC now build Ernest Koroma. So now that if you're able to do that, it's up to you. But it's not the SLPP issue. It is you to separate APC from SLPP. I mean APC from Ernest Koroma. If you can, I want to see how you do that.
Well, if
Go
me
ahead.
comes to APC, me be the
Mm.
leader of APC, the APC is going to be a different institution wherein the party is more powerful than the individual. And how I go able to do the same thing, the rule of law. We constitution is supreme to anything else. Okay, so it's very easy for Duam. The reason what make you they see some of the problems they get at the APC because we they actually create powerful people na the party and try for undermine the laws of the party or the institution. It very easy for flipper. If you flip them, you they see the separation between this powerful man and this powerful party. Very, very simple. A lot of people are not actually ready for that yet. But if me come, a simple thing for do. Very simple. But I want to come to something where you talk away very seriously. Where I want to hold you on that and try for. And you talk about the 2015 census. Did you know that the
Correct.
2015 census was actually done throughout the country with the collaboration and coordination of the SLPP?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Then, after the census, did you know that the SLPP initially, before the demarcation of the constituencies and the addition of the two, what they call, did you know that the SLPP never actually criticized during the counting process and after the counting process until when now they begin demarcate, then what they call it, say, okay, the APC, now the northwest or north, then get more seats there, and then they add more constituencies and districts. Now the time where the SLPP come out and say no, that's a fraudulent, it's not supposed to happen. Did you know that?
Yes, I know everything. I know SLPP was Momo Party because
If,
they want the country to be at peace.
okay,
And
if
they know when they come to power, they will do what they can do.
you can't do that. If you want the
Yes, you
country,
are.
if you want the country to be at peace, don't allow
Mhm.
injustice for go on just because you want the country for be in peace. If the SLPP then coordinate, then collaborate with the census, why they not been in talk like during the time of the county? Because the census actually, who said the fraudulent day? Now during the county, now they the fraudulent with them. Why they not come out and say, hey, this census we need for stopper? Let them come out and begin hala hala. Then people then go
Mr.
understand.
Mankota, they said it, but not as you APC do things. But I know they brought it that this census is bogus, this census is manipulated. But they can stop there so far, so far. You understand, right? But they are a political party. They want the country to be at peace. They don't want problem. They want the country to be at peace. And they know one day they will come to power. And when they come to power, they will do their own thing. And that's what they are doing when you don't allow them to do their thing and cause all this post by the country.
Okay. Well, the time when SLPP come up with a census, again, me as a consistent person. You know
Yeah.
why? I know they look at the individual and they look at the country in interest. Now that make her always consistent. We know I know say yes. The constitution allow the president forget a midterm census. It ain't not the constitution.
Correct.
The mistake where APC then do we talk about so many times. I don't know that time there if you've been there by you long leave.
Are they? Yeah, are they? Are they?
Yeah, I've been talking about so many times for saying it's a mistake for tell people then say the government not get power for do a midterm census. That was a terrible mistake. If we been done do like what the SLPP do, we participate and make sure say we people then count them. That was a terrible mistake. Me, a pragmatic, now that make now that make a lot of people that do not actually like me. Are too consistent with the truth. And Sierra Leone, the way it did today, so from the president, Madabio, all the way down. And so like did it. So like if you see Madabio, they go to na national TV, they lie in front of we. So if the president they lie, tell me in subordinates.
Mr. Mankota, I want to hold you there for say the president's lie. Where in talk say in another day, found watching they happen with Ernest Koroma for make the go for medical leave or whatever is going. It is a judicial decision. I want to prove you say, even if you say you lie, but I will look at this into this aspect of this situation. Now, this is not the first time a coup don't happen as a during Mada during time. We don't
Yeah.
see a lone wolf, Palo country go execute and Madam.
No, that no one like good thing. Because you know why?
All right. Okay, hold on. Let me finish.
Say not to show EB. So not even start that again for same.
Okay, let me finish. Let me finish that. Mr. Mankota, you're not a child. I'm not a child. We already don't know. And even when we were younger, maybe we were younger, but we don't hear the coup that we don't pass place Nasalo. We don't pass Nasalo during on and under APC time. We see that when the judiciary take a rule against the law, against the case, they find out say Paulo was free. I mean, he's free, he's innocent. That was not whatever the decision they came out, but they free him. Maradio don't interfere. He still had the power at the time to tell them, say, no, I want this guy to be killed or to be done this or be done this. Even when the constitution is changed, he still has the power to tell them, say, let's go to the constitution, let's put this back because this is trouble. In other words, he lets it go and it's gone. So if he has done one thing which is similar to this, and you say he lie, it's day, I don't support you for that because I get evidence for say something like this not happen to her. You know, put your hand there. When Apollo, we get all the right to kill her. You know that. So if it did happen, I believe say, I believe her because this is not the first time he did it. He has done it before. So if he tell you say he not put your hand there, now the judicial decision, I can hold that. I understand when the ECOWAS the first come, the negotiation of the ECOWAS, the first time when they write the letter to her, when he denied it. That I can understand because they go meet her straight under the president. But with regards to the judicial decision, yes, I support them because we don't do that before.
Okay.
That's my case.
All right. Thank you very much for putting your case across. But let me take this. Now, today is the 20th of January, and we discuss about this. Within Madabio say, where he come out, he say this case is still on. He expects him by the 6th of March, and Eskoma go there for answer in charges, not so.
Correct.
Now, if you believe Madabio for say yes, you not get no hands on this, you believe him. I believe say you supposed to also believe him for say yes, indeed. And Eskoma go come.
That's what I know. That's what I know.
Okay, yeah, I understand. But now, what happened? If later the 6th come and Eskoma no come, then secondly, not of say and Eskoma no come also, but the charges are dropped and Eskoma gets in full benefit. Would you now come and confess in this program for say yes, indeed, Madam, you don't lie?
Of course, yes.
Okay. So
of course.
We get
well, yeah, hold on. It's Madabio, but it's not Madabio, but the judiciary and the police, the security. Because that's Madabio Hola, and the security na Hola, and the security na China, the security of the nation.
Now, Madabio,
but we can say Madabio. All right, I take it. But let me ask you a question, Mr. Mankota. Is it that Ernest Koroma go for medical leave or he went on exile?
According to Madabio, he said Ernest Koroma go for medical leave. They come back for answer cautions him about the coup not so. But according to me own logical conclusion,
right?
Ernest Koroma actually allowed to go for exile. This is not a very straightforward thing.
So if Ernest Koroma get the backing of all these Western worlds you are talking about, and somebody can put trouble and the host, you say, like, come on now, I'll go for exile. Why this international community not back him for making not go for exile? Let's stay at the house. Because now in place, you don't get rights for saying exile. This is why I ask you, are you guys guilty for accept that kind of exile? I know APC is powerful. You already said that, Mr. Mankota. The case is beyond Ernest Koroma, and Ernest Koroma is powerful, as soon as they say, APC. Why they don't use that power for make it stay in the country, rather than for take her out of the country? If not exile go. Because me, I understand saying that medically go, and I understand say they get 3 people that will sign for that. Ali Toure, the guy who will write the letter under the ECOWAS, Yansane and Minkali. They were an shorty then.
Yeah.
So correct me if I'm wrong. And there's a letter from Joseph Kamara and his own body of lawyers, and then there's a medical paper, which we all know. And the major question now is the pundits then, the other people that want to cause trouble, then they ask say, then they talk say, a treason is not bailable. This is where they get confusion. Could we educate we whether the case or which is on at hand right now with Ernest Koroma, is that case bailable or not bailable? Tell us something.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm telling you, based on waiting, we don't know so far. Okay, let me start with, if you listen to me monologue earlier, I tell you, say, based on waiting right now, me don't begin to understand. Well, from the beginning, because I've been on to talk this for a very long time now. This case is more complex and it's bigger than Ernest Koroma himself. Now that make I bring the analogy, say, Ernest Koroma like the football, where two teams that they try for play the football. Okay, so even though this now the football, this one team they get the option for kick out for go either a goal or it go over. So Ernest Koroma is powerful, but in powerful, me I not think say Ernest Koroma is powerful. He been powerful as a president because president as alone now powerful people them then can do anything what they want for do. But Ernest Koroma no longer powerful when it comes to the rule of law or politics because he don't get that power there again. Ernest Koroma, to me, now a retired former president. In power, he limited. He may get power now within the APC party where now they belong. People then still revere them. We still respect them. But when it comes to national politics, Ernest Koroma in power is very, very limited. You know that. So for telling me
Yeah,
powerful,
but
so if I be
but
not sit down,
well,
I think
Mr. Mankota, yeah, yeah, I think according to APC rhetoric, Alex Koroma is more powerful than Madabio, according to the APC. And I also hear it from the Al
okay,
Jazeera, and even Nigerian journalists. They say
journalists.
Madabio and Koroma is more powerful. Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I mean, they look at some of the misinterpretation or misword way a lot of people then they talk. There is a
okay,
difference in popularity and powerful. Okay,
okay, I
so
got you.
I want for make we separate the two. And
All
Eskroma
right,
is popular. In fact, I go one for say he's more popular than Madabio, but
okay,
Madabio is more powerful than an Eskroma because now he get the power. So those are
okay,
some people they sometimes then they interchange words them way. Sometimes they try for cause a lot of confusion in the statement. Anybody will
right,
tell you Kuma is more powerful than Madabi Unasa alone, that person they don't understand what they talk about. Because Ernest
okay.
Kuma is power. But if you say Ernest Kuma is popular, that's not I will agree with you. So I just want to clarify that. Go ahead.
Yeah. So how about this issue of bail and not bail, bailable and not bailable? Because people are saying that, oh, they never see this in the world. Somebody will commit treason, then go get bail. Now plan, no matter you do this, no matter you call the lawyer. And a lot of people involved, as just like you said, they say Aliu Suresh signed, Yansanen signed, and this guy signed, Mikali Mansari signed. As you see. So if this Ernest Koromano come on the streets, I know Madabio or the government of Sierra Leone, also the judiciary, is very cautious of what they are doing. They act swiftly with caution. I know even if the sixth come and Escoromano come, and they still he ask for extension and they still get extension. And then they continue get extension until he extinct himself. That is to say, he exile himself. But Manabi is not going to exile him. He's going to extinct himself because when he don't come anymore, and that's the time we're going to write on the media, you will see it after several trials, you will see it as ex-president and as EVK wanted. You will see that when
All
he
right.
extinct himself. And and then if these people sign, like Minka Lumasari and Yansane, then we're going to bring them to book again, except they are ready also to throw the line to go.
All right, all
So
right.
tell us something about this.
Okay, number one, what I want for try for explain first. You talk about whether a treason is bailable or not, right?
Correct.
Uh the bail, the bail of any person within the realm of the law is discretional. It's not something like not a law. They're not the law for say for bail somebody way commit a treason or allegedly commit a treason. That one day is discretional. And most times, judges them, then they look at the condition of the individual. Even here in America, sometimes you go ask for bail, then they look at waiting at the implication if they let you go. Are you coming back or are you fleeing? So then they look and say, waiting. Yeah, this not is they not a what they call a threats for say they disappear or something like that. The same thing in Sierra Leone. There is no law where say if you commit XYZ, it's not bailable. They not the constitution. So now a discussion to the judge where actually they take care of the case. When you go, if they look at you and the circumstances and say, okay, I will give you a bail under this condition and come back this time.
So
So
you are speaking to yeah.
a Tishma's case is bailable. It depends according to the judge in your own discretion.
Right. So you're speaking to these APC folks who are saying that it is something never happened. It's a taboo. They not bail nobody. And let me just rub what for that bail day. You understand, right?
Mhm.
Why I feel and unnecessary say the Ernest Koroma is bailable. Number one reason is that he was charged and not convicted yet.
Yeah, exactly.
He
Exactly.
is still presumed innocent
Exactly.
until found guilty by a court of law, a competent court of law. And when he is found guilty by a competent court of law, then he will have no bail in no way and any way possible. So
Yeah.
he was still innocent.
Mhm.
All right.
Exactly. Exactly.
And the second point I know of available and non-bailable in the case of the treason, except in the event where treason, the proof of treason is evident, or except where the presumption of treason is very, very strong. And who has that? Nobody. Nobody has that against him. Now, and I cannot understand, say, even where you have to bail him, even though when he is bailable, in this case, because he is only charged and then convicted, he has to bring a very strong surety, right? And that's why I made to understand we have the ECOWAS as a surety, and we have um, Yansane and uh, the other guy, the chairman, three of them. And these are very strong evidence, I believe. And I think that's why he's bailed. But I think his case is bailable,
let
whatever
me
the situation.
yeah, let me predict something to you.
Right.
Today, January 20th, 2024, and the time now Arizona Naya is 1:39 p.m. I did predict something.
139, I'm 339.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm actually predicting something here. We when I get for put tomorrow. Later I wanna come back now this because this get for the now the channel forever. So just go to the TPN. If you just look at why EBK was allowed to travel to Nigeria, then go back now this broadcast. Then you go and come. You know how this get for end up?
No.
The next by the end of the time when they put for then they come and try for say and Escoma is still taking medication. So I let them give another 4 to 6 months. Yep. So then go now so they get for push this stay like what he talks about. They get push this stay. Everybody everybody we angry in the country. It had done cool. So we get for move on. Now this is get for happen. But anybody will tell you say an Escoma go to Nigeria for medical reason, pure medical reason, that person na lie like you. Well, first of all, Mr. Kabo, you know somebody we don't know about African politics for a very long time. Since where Ernest Koroma done the sick, not of us Ernest Koroma not been the sick home. Who's Ernest Koroma been the go for medical treatment? Go to Germany.
I understand saying at Germany.
Germany. So why all of a sudden now no longer in Germany? We say you get the good treatment them where it be done they take. Now if they go to
And who
Nigeria,
choose for him? And who choose for him to go Nigeria?
ECOWAS.
Who choose?
ECOWAS.
See?
Now that make I tell you, say, Ernest Koroma not be actually willing for going to Nigeria. He was actually convinced to go to Nigeria.
All right, Mr. Mankota, this is a general question. It's actually, are we looking at a regret here, like Ernest Koroma really regretted involving with these outsiders to this what is happening in Sierra Leone? Does he actually regret it? Does he regret?
Well, go. You cannot. What's not the analogy again? You cannot something. You cannot predict the mind's
Mind. Oh, there's no hard to tell the mind's construction in the face.
Yes, exactly. There's no, yeah, exactly. So I'm not going able for come and say Ernest Koroma regrets or not. But what did they tell me? What did they tell me? Ernest Koroma initially actually refused. He said no. They're going to Nigeria. Okay.
I'm sorry for that though. I'm really sorry for that. It seems like they fool am. You can't involve on this thing and this thing, the Western world.
Now that make us say a lot of where they celebrate, yes, it's good for celebrate because to we now a political win. It's not much about Ernest Koroma in psychology or emotion or in feeling. It's more about political win for we now the APC. But when you sit down and think carefully,
what
and look at Ernest Koroma in emotion.
What is? Hold on, Mr. Mangoda, correct me if I'm wrong. Say it again. What is the political win for the APC in this case?
Because most of the SLPP folks, they want to make them convict Ernest Koroma and jail him. And now it's almost
Oh, because he's saved, not because of the act or whatever happened, but because he saved his life. That's what is the win he's talking about. Well, but not what he did.
No, not only life is saved, because then, even if they convict and they're not going for kill him. So
okay, but he's saving in life in one way or the other. He's gone, but that doesn't mean that he's free from the conviction. I mean, from the charges.
That's what I'm saying.
So, which is better for him to come and defend himself, and they use the tactics, pushing it until he come no more? Which one is better? So, by talking to me here, I already have the conclusion that if he does so, he's guilty. Well, and everybody will take that.
Okay, let me just say something. When I say a win for the APC party politically, right. We should say the way politics done in a salon today, people they never look at the individual emotions and interests, then they look at the political side of things. Now that Ernest Koroma is not going to be in that dock again and answer questions, so for the APC, for we, now kind of a win politically, but when you look at it deeper, I don't think saying that a win, not a win at all. Ernest Koroma could have actually been vindicated in this case. It could have, if he stand trial, it could have been vindicated in this case. But right. Who knows? But that now so we think for say yes, now a win for we. Now that make they celebrate. And Usai gonna say yes, now a political win for we. The SLPP are angry. They said they acknowledge saying that a win for the APC. They are angry. You guys are angry. You see?
All right. So, I don't know if that's what we call a win and a lose. Sometimes I don't know, Mr. Mankota. That's I don't know why you call it a win. Actually, I cannot fathom. I have a little speck of it which I cannot even explain to somebody, because when you put it to the layman, he's not going to understand it's the win you win. You just know they win because a lot of noise in the street. They win, we win. You know, but you're winning as far as I see it. The way you take it in that kind of winning is different from all other winning. So that's why I don't want to take it that way in a radio to say it's a win, because they're going to listen. They say, yeah, now we win, because they don't know the kind of win you are talking about.
Well, that make I explain and say now a political win. politically
Yeah.
a win for APC. But okay, now we get a lot of comments. Okay, if you want for call win, want talk to win, the phone number now 480-409-4001. Call win at that number then. We go answer your call. So, Mr. Cabo, I think it's time for make we go pan the
That's
comment
fine.
section. We don't
That's fine.
minutes of discussion. So now we listen to the people them back. What did they say based on this topic?
Right.
All right, a lot of comments today. Lot. All right, I will start with Michael Coker. He said, come on, Mankota, your football analogy is flawed because EBK could have declined to participate either passively or actively. Okay, I understand what you're trying to talk about. Well, when you say could have declined to participate passively, that means you know exactly what thing they go on. Well, we know they call that a passive participation. When you are aware of what thing they go on and you participate anyway, that's not a passive participation. Now, active participation. But I don't define this so many times now. This room. A passive participation. I'll give you an example. Me and APC person. Sometimes there is a time when the APC USA, then will say, okay, they want everybody for give money, contribute money. Sometimes, because me and APC, and I trust the APC USA branch leadership, I know they ask no question, I contribute the money. Okay? But this money, if they take this money, then go do something, passively, I actually participate. But that doesn't mean that I know exactly what they do with the money. Okay? But if the APC USA branch come and say, we want everybody for participate for go buy a bag of rice for the office now Washington. I take this money, I know exactly who side me money they go. So now active participation that one day. I hope say I try to give an example way very simple. That's now the differences between passive and active. If you know what you can get for do with your money, you are no longer a passive participant. Or maybe let me try for clarify and say unknowing. Okay, so Ernest Koroma, to me, I'm still saying he must have been. The only problem where I get is, they laugh, Mr. Kabu, but I'm not trying to defend Ernest.
You can't entangle yourself. That's what I'm saying with regards to this Ernest Bai participation, either passive or active. There's an entanglement there. As a big man like that, somebody who is 70 years has ruled the country, you don't know what is passive and active
No, but
participation.
Mr. Kabu, first of all, Ernest Koroma, it gets a very good excuse. When somebody does 70 years, some people they sometimes not everything they remember.
All right, you're right. You know America idea. you know, you know, I don't count you. Go ahead, Mr. Mankota. I did with you. I don't work with you.
Not everything when you're 70 years old, not everything they remember. So how is that like
So all those are court issues which can be brought up to the court. Like he said, he was not sick. I mean, he was sick, and that he cannot remember. Maybe he's suffering from so and so. And they asked him, he said, he make moo. So I mean, we know that. Go ahead. We know that. He make moo.
supporters are sick for seeing EBK travel to Nigeria for their false excuse of medical attention instead of them countenancing ECOWAS official letter. Yeah, man, hey, Lamin, me this time I did with you. This particular way we go, ECOWAS, then letter, they actually fulfill. Yes, then just they try for full gullible people
No.
within SLPP and some Sierra Leone.
All right, Mr. Mankota, let me say something about that. Now, this letter, whose doctor was it? Is it Ernest Koroma or the judiciary doctor? That doctor, I believe, is Ernest Koroma's doctor. And the lawyers write a letter asking for a medical leave for this guy. And it is the APC lawyers, Ernest Koroma lawyers, of which this guy, Joseph, is the lead counsel. And with other another number of lawyers, and then he get those people who go take as security, as a collateral, who put their lives as a collateral. People like Yansane and Minkalu. Are these all people SLPP?
I know. What's not the context of your question? I don't really
The
understand.
context of my question is that you guys say that the continents of the letter
No, the letter
where
where
ECOWAS sent,
the
yeah,
letter where
ECOWAS sent nine, yeah.
yeah the,
What you guys are trying to refute is that the medical issue is being created or what I don't know, brought in by the SLPP. That's what you are saying. In other words, to have an excuse for him to go, like it not come from the suggestion of the SLPP. I mean the APC. Is that what you are saying? The
no
medical leave. It not
no no
come
no
from the APC, yeah, from Ernest Koroma himself and the lawyers then and the
no
doctor. Not where they come from.
no. Well, listen now. Let me explain. Listen now.
Uh,
The letter where Lamin Danke they talk about.
mhm.
Now the first letter where ECOWAS write where it outline say them for left and Escoma for go to Nigeria for go seek asylum while the case
I,
probably they investigate. Now the letter
I
that one
understand that.
now the letter that one the way Madabio actually fulfill. Well, the medical letter where they make now just a ploy for make them get
Who did deploy? Who did deploy?
now what you expect?
The,
We don't know.
who the APC,
No, and Escoma in lawyers then and in
right?
doctor.
Yeah,
But
and as Kuruma in lawyers and in doctors, then now they make the letter and APC sign, because if the executive of the APC, the two henchmen of the executive sign, now under now APC sign, right?
no.
As a security.
You always dey try for bringing APC inside. I know they agree for making it.
So Usai and Sane, Usai Minkalu Mansari as the chairman of the executive, and the Asane, the deputy chairman, Usai then they sign a document.
Okay, well, listen now. Let me explain to you because
Mhm.
I can tell you something where probably you don't know that medical
Right.
make now in collaboration with Madabio for make them give Madabio an excuse. You know about that letter there.
I heard of the letter. Well, that's the theory. I don't want to buy,
Well, you know
because why? The theory I don't want to buy is because it's all people of the Eskoroma that sign, even though it's not to APC, but there's no SLPP who sign for now. Now that's
why
I want to tell you.
why you expect SLPP for sign a medical letter?
Well, that's what I'm saying. So now Brian can, and this is common. Anybody can bring a letter. So even in your workplace, you say, "I know well." And if so, there's the lawyer who write a checker, the doctor, the writer, the checker, and the employer, the checker. The same thing. So how come in that kind of ridicule? This is the ridicule, you guys. Me, I'm looking at things that happen, not what you think is happening when
No,
I don't know about it.
Mr.
The
Gabo,
ridicule about it.
Mr. Gabo, you know what happened? You know what happened? I know.
I know everything. It's the
Yeah,
ridicule I don't want to know.
yeah. The problem where you get is you know one for bringing Madabio now this conspiracy. You just want for try for push and out say, oh, you know, get nothing for do with that letter. Now the APC now then just they do the first of all, Yasane Minkalu, they not sign that letter there on behalf of the APC.
Okay. I
They
don't have
sign
a problem with that.
individually for them you
Okay.
first of all the authority where them put not your APC property now they your property they your individual property now in them put as authority
All right. I agree with that.
so
But how come if Maradona, if this is not the will of them people there, why would they sign if it is not their will? And why do you think Marabio or if I'm not Marabio, the judiciary will do such a thing? That ridicule, the way you they try for give saying are the reason now I don't want to take, and I'm not going to take it. I
no
know the letter came from the lawyers of the APC, I mean of Ernest Koroma. The letter came from the doctor of Ernest Koroma. The security or the sureties there now a friends of Ernest Koroma and the not APC. So that is what I don't want you to say that Mandabio or a government I manipulate that. That I don't want to buy.
Mr. Gabo,
Yeah.
maybe what you know go tell you go understand what they talk so
I
the
understand you.
No, listen. The medical letter, the medical issue will come in.
Hmm.
Now, mother they help. Now, mother be the help.
I don't know about that.
Mother be don't agree with the ECOWAS. Then later, then realize say this is not a big problem for them. So then don't forget what you a way for make them able to tell you now the SLPP them for say so thing. Unfortunately, I don't think say it even work. But that was if you see them bring this wire about medical, now mother them they try for help so that mother not go in history for say it don't betray in party in wishes. So I they tell you for free, if you see mother you get the urge for can na national TV can't talk about this particular case because he was under a lot of pressure, not only from ECOWAS, but also from UNA, where the supporter.
Of course, because of the theory. That these are conspiracy theories, Mr.
Yeah.
Mankota. It is not the government of Sierra Leone initiated the medical letter. Definitely no. These are just conspiracy theories. The reason I'm saying it, you don't have a proof, but the government has a proof because the letter is there and all the signatories are there under the those that are under Ernest Koroma that helped him. Not under the government or APC signed there. The signatories are there. So you can say that, but when it comes to theory and into the law and the legality of it, no, it is Ernest Koroma that brought about his sickness. That's all I will tell you. Certain things they're not going to take there because however I talk, I don't get proof. Why is the document proof saying I don't wire? Yeah,
Let's move on. Let's move
go
on.
ahead.
So
Yeah.
Michael Coker say, Lamin Danke, when is the rerun? It is more than 6 months and we are still waiting.
Another March 6. March 6 the rerun. Tell her.
Let's go with this. I get for Michael Conte. This is an APC coup, no doubt. Eh? All right. I don't know what I got to say again. Eh?
Yeah. With a bit on a flat span this thing. And I know that.
I think say this now a declaration, huh?
You say what you?
He say Ajibujalo for Sierra Leone Parliament Bomboli constituency 33. You are so correct, Doc. The psychological impact is colossal. EBK is not a happy man. Ruminating on discussions, him and I have shared in regards his retirement. What is happening now is diametrically obverse somehow. Yeah. Anybody when they tell you here Ernest Koroma is happy because he left in country, that person don't understand.
Actually, you regret it. Just not happy about it. You regret it.
You're not happy. You're not happy.
But yeah, the rerun. Until you just run one time till the 6th. When you extend that back, then that's another rerun.
No, Ajibujalo don't can't declare na the TPN for say they run for constituency 33. Which are not
Tell her the supporter. I don't know now, Bambali. I don't know whose partner the Bambali. I don't need their full way. Their number they are where them put for them constituency they are. We will know the names there.
Okay.
Because we call the town, I don't know.
Thank God. And they support you, Ajibujalo, because that time you don't left give me the presidency. So you not get for
Tell her if you team up under SLPP and the supporter.
No, come on. You never ever team up under SLPP.
All right.
Lamin Danke say, Mr. Speaker, bring in your evidence out if you have it for EBK involvement in the so-called coup on November the 26th. All right. Come on.
I didn't say that.
Please. Okay. Somebody say, make we join them. Can you call? Okay. You want for come if you want for call, the number 9 is 4804040940001. You can call. But if you want me for hold on, let me see. Okay. If you want for come in and say something, we'll go give you a chance. No problem. All right. Okay. Looking at the bottom, I just don't send the link. Take that link there and come in. If you want for come, talk to
Maybe
me.
now, Mr. Nabe, I didn't talk to Rambo. I not be able to get a response from.
Okay. Yeah. So now, let me give without the way say they want for just come in. If you want, you can call winner 480-409-4001. If not, now the number is see the number. What I say the number? You see the link. Take this link and just paste it on your browser, and I will able to give you access for make you come in. Let me go back to the top.
Go to the questions again.
Well, you say I join them.
All right, go ahead.
Michael Conte say APC is synonym to dirty politics. Hey, bra. Ajibujalo say, I share your sentiments. I don't think he was forced to leave. He must have been advised of him exiting being his best option at this time, holding all else constant. Short of that, he will be subjected to a protracted trial that he has slim chances of working. Yeah. I know saying I convince them. It not being actually one for one, but then convince them.
You see, Mr. Mankota, I see you say una tie una self. Now una bring medical paper. Now una say he left. Here, una left no.
Hey, bra.
Bra.
This crime are not all you angry commit amo. We mother.
Una left this thing. Una say the man sick. Then get paper. Now una say the man decide for left. So who side with una riba?
Oh man, the conspiracy theory now, we and Madabio commit up. So
nah.
This na both. No, Maurice is saying, wow, Mankota, are you saying EBK should have been abandoned by ECOWAS? No, okay. Maurice is saying maybe you just come, it not be the listening to which are the talk.
Yeah.
So now you, as have you. All right, let me explain to you for the Maurice. Sometimes you just come later, and come. ECOWAS is not to ECOWAS actually being once for make Ernest Bai Koroma go to exile. Yes, a lot of people there they not would believe me. Okay. In fact, the clue here for saying ECOWAS was not actually the one actually doing this. After the coup on the 26th, Madabio then go to Nigeria and that ECOWAS meeting. Waiting at the press release where all the ECOWAS presidents where the way they make. Then tell we say, then they with Madabio, anybody where involved at this school make the law take its course. Now so ECOWAS then say, what also initially. So that don't tell you say ECOWAS this particular last decision was actually comes from somewhere else and try for make sure say they use ECOWAS. ECOWAS is a tool. Everybody know that. They use ECOWAS so that they go able for convince Ernest Bai Koroma. In fact, ECOWAS actually being promised for say, then they bring in troops them, then call them stabilization troops, not so. That's all initially. So what happened now? Now because there was a realization for say, Ernest Bai Koroma need for left that place there. Because certain things then they way they get for dinner at the dark until memorial time. Okay, so I not tell you say ECOWAS for left Ernest Bai Koroma. I not tell you so at all. I want to make you get me very clearly. If you want, you can come to the program. Until I don't put the link, come to the program, come talk to me. But I just want to clarify that for the Maurice. Christopher Yanka say, good evening, Doc. Beggars have no choice. Divide and rule policy by the Americans. They want our resources, that's all. But not to the American no more. I mean, I know they look at things with America. And they look at things, mostly me, I'm more suspicious of the British.
The Europeans. Yeah, the Europeans.
British, I'm more suspicious of the British than the American. So, because now they actually get more stake, more interest in Sierra Leone than the American. It just be like your friend. A friend in need is a friend indeed. So most times, America then can do things now Africa for help their young friends them. Let me give you an example. The Niger thing, America was actually trying to help France. Okay, but they can't realize it. This is how they tell people them. America you not get permanent friend, no. It gets permanent interest. When
Of
America can't
course.
say, if them push too much for help France, the people of Niger actually don't decide, say, then get for kick France away. So what did they do? They abandon France.
They say this, we're not going to this battle.
No, no,
We
no.
say, "Flow no can talk to we on day."
Yeah, yeah. We interest is much more important than anything else. So, so most of the time when you see America, then they do something. Sometimes not necessarily their own direct interest, but they get for help them friends because that's how the club they work. Not so. To me, to you.
So you are saying that even where they strain Sierra Leone right now, but they already don't put their hand one side. If you know what, they just try for cover up, then come out. But not mean say they left alone. They will
No,
still
no,
read
no,
it
no, no.
because they go create friends. They go create friends there. You want the way them pass through, you don't work no more. But then go find
Oh yeah, yeah. Mr. Gabo, as long as
yeah.
there are Africans way ready for sell their young country to any higher bidder, the West will always be there because there is always going to be somebody way willing for work with
Mhm.
them, whether good or bad. But
Yeah.
to be honest with you, Britain not ever left salon. You know that also.
No.
They not ever left salon. Yes, then give it the rope, then hold the cow. Most times, and they actually they dictate what we supposed to do. So that's something we're not to surprise at all. All right. Ajibu say, Doc, we need to explain in brief detail how the MCC works. Yeah, yeah. I think I try for explaining, but let me try again for the sake of you request. All right. The MCC now a fund where America directly they give out to countries where them believe saying then countries are then they meet certain conditions where America puts for say before you qualify, you get for meet or exceed XYZ. This now for good governance and make sure say America, their own interest is being protected. That is always the case for the MCC. Again, how it work when a country qualify for the MCC. Now, America then they inform that government they say when I don't qualify, when I don't meet this requirement, now when I get this money, and not necessarily mean say when they select 400 million, right, for salon. It not necessarily mean say because of that, America they take this money and go put it at the hands of Madabio. Then Madabio do what he get for do. No, 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 no. Probably Madabio not even get for see that money there. You not get for see that money there. That money there, then get for create what they call a committee, a monitoring committee, where this committee now they actually get for use this money and disburse this money to private companies them within the country for boost the economy. Yes, it help Madabio indirectly, but for say Madabio now get for hold this money and no, not to Madabio. So when this money is being disbursed to private companies them for boost the economy, then it benefits everybody. But the problem here is where a lot of people don't understand. Then just feel say when they say, "Oh, Madabio don't win the MCC." For some people that don't know they talk for say Salon don't win the MCC. They say Madabio don't win the MCC. So this money then they take out and they put into Madabio and Madabio they use them for making able get advantage over the opposition. That's not the way the MCC works. So some try for undermine, say make the MCC not come. You are undermining very poor people. Then we're supposed for benefits from this money. That's
Mr.
what.
Mankota, let me help you. Let me help you a bit on that MCC. The APC them they understand very well within that MCC where now the compact where the government of Madabio with they understand very much about it. Remember before SLPP, I mean Madabio, this MCC we don't do on. You understand that, and the MCC divided into or three parts. The money side is separate from the development where the Americans they do. They are all part of the MCC. You understand, like they're building hospitals, they're building water well, and helping other things. That one is different. They have that, they do it. But in the past, Americans used to count money, physical cash, 10 million. They give Sierra Leone or other country in Africa. We develop this. They don't ever check them. And so they find it right unnecessary that for make them give them money then. So what happened the 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 American government here sit together say now before ever will they give this money to this country, even though they help them and the other thing, for give them this physical cash, they have to meet certain criteria. And then criteria that they will then meet them, then will they give them the money. But this is the truth about the money. You said the reverse about it. That money is coming to the government. America has no hands into it. They're not going to check on it again. They're not the censor. They're not they do
No, no,
nothing. Now I make the APC they know that. Now I make it
Jabo,
say let them not give that money. Yes,
Jabo,
that's the truth about the cash. I'm telling you, the
Mr. Gabo,
4.5 million,
Mr.
the
Gabo,
4.5. Yeah, yeah.
not to
Go
show
ahead.
it, not to show it be.
Well, you could be
Ambassador
right, but
Hunt, Ambassador Hunt, he go na Sierra Leone. Now the radio. I think I don't know if na OIV. Ambassador Hunt tell we exactly how that money they work. Now based on Ambassador Hunt, what he explain. I want to make you find that audio there or that video.
listen, these guys they change the rules. I tell you earlier on, they change the rules
No, no,
after the winning of the game because
well,
just like we say, we tie it back to their interest with Ernest Koroma, so they make it difficult. They change the rules as they go along. This I'm telling you, I have read these things long time and I know it, and I have had Madam Bio also said that clearly in Sierra Leone in one of his speeches with regards to the first time with regards to this money. That when you wait, they don't tell you what to do with it. So APC knows that this money is going directly to the government of Sierra Leone, and they can do
uh,
anything they want. Nobody will check them. That's why APC they
okay,
are against the money.
hold on.
And the
And
MCC will not. That's why the Americans will give the money because the Americans cannot audit that money anymore. Once they release it, they don't have no reason to. But how would you win a gift, Mr. Mankota?
Mr.
How would you win a present? How would you win a present, a race, and you win that present? They award you the present, and you want to tell me you go to me how to use that present? No, no.
It depends on Mr.
Yes,
Gabo,
go ahead. Yeah.
America no go ever tell you say if they give somebody money, you know they check let the person do it. Na Chinese attitude and
But
not America.
but but I don't tell
Because
you now. You don't work for her. You don't work for her already by passing. So now that credit that they give you.
let we give chance. Let me give chance to Ajibujalo. Ajibujalo, thank you very much for coming at the program.
Oh, Ajibu is here. Okay.
Thank you very much for having me,
Yeah,
and greetings, Mr. Cabo. Doc, you don't
Hello,
do
Mr. Jaro.
a big job for explain how MCC they work until Mr. Kango come, he can't more the water again.
yeah.
All what you don't talk, Mr. Cabo just can't mess all the up again. So, that job now to make and clear this up. Like I
All
said,
right, Mr. Jalo.
called a Washington Consensus in the year 2004. Now, in the U.S. Congress, they come together and decide, say, we need for help less than developed countries. It consists of 46 countries around the world. Less than developed countries. Now, they talk about not to any country no more. Less than developed countries. However, we need to promote democracy. And so, because we have to promote democracy, then there could be an incentive for make we give them money for make them establish program where go benefit the people there.
Yep.
They get two criteria. Criteria number one are the threshold, when are the small money where they go give you. You get 10 indicators the way you for pass. But then 10 indicators then the rule of law, including you people inside government and providing access to people that for benefit themselves for be part of the 10 one then the. Then are the first one when a threshold. Then they go get up to about $40 million, maybe $50 million stock. Then they get a bigger one when they call compact. Compact can allow you to get up to $600 million, but you for pass 20 indicator them. And of course, then see the one talk for be part of them. Okay, one such that like this election will not be free and not fear the tallying aspect not be transparent. Now it's a must you for pass that. So as long as country them continue to be democratic and they do their things, then America will select you for be part of the MCC. Now, once they don't select you for be part of the MCC, meaning that you don't pass the majority of their indicators there, they now tell you, say, okay, I think to say you qualify for a threshold, or they say you qualify for a compact. They tell you now, say, if not compact, like in this case, not compact, they say, go now go set up a program, make you go and bring country we for make we take a look at them. That program there for be a program where for reduce poverty, increase wealth, or make your people a livelihood better. If you decide to now water, now you want to go improve water system, fine. If you decide to now electricity will improve, fine. But whatever you can with, you dey bring and come back. In fact, you dey bring and come to the US MCC office, then they watch you along the way. First, they get for approval or say yes, carry on with that project. That project they will yield the benefits what they look for. Exactly. Then when you begin for do the work, when you begin for do the work, every step of the way that they check, make sure say you make progress. When you don't reach the maximum point where they don't see and say this, you don't set up, they can transfer the money. But when they transfer the money, now to the program, as the program they go, as you implement them, now so that they give you incrementally. Exactly. I'm very big on transparency. Yep. Because na taxpayer money and at the US Congress, now with this. So that they give you incrementally, where you don't pass for it for break into phases. Where you don't do phase 1, then give you money for phase 2. You do phase 2, you come back, they see and they expect and give you money for phase 3. Say it don't. So nothing other like they give you money, carte blanche, and walk away. No, yep. It's not taxpayers' money from the United States now. So, and they want to make sure say that they spread democracy around the world, and want to make sure say what you do, they impact people's lives. So that's how it works.
Thank you very much for explanation. Exactly.
Thank you, Mr. Jallo. The report, I have a question for Mr. Jallo. The passing of the compact, which has the big name today, the 4.5, whatever it is, which has the big name today, and the coming of the elections, which one came first? The passing and the election, which one came first?
Okay, what happened was, out of the 20 indicators them, we had passed about 14 of them. So then 14 and then we passed, it puts me in a very good standing. The MCC we don't see and say, subsequently we'll be able to pass more, we actually they in the run for make the select we for go develop a compact. So now the word been giving them on, and the first lady take a run with them. Man, I be also take a run with them. That was not the case. We were doing very well. We don't pass threshold points. We the head for compact. We actually they go there now. We don't pass enough of the indicators them, and then see and say we'll be able to pass the other one them. Really and truly. Now in the promise we say you are heading for a compact. When you reach that point there, you don't pass the indicator them. Now then go tell you say, now come with a plan for go develop a compact. You can tell what you need for go develop a compact. What in our name? Go set up a project now where they benefit you people. Then come back and tell you what's in the project. We go look at, we see how say viable. We break it now into phases. Then we begin support you with money for implement them.
Mr. Jallo, I wanted to say categorically clear, say you don't need for pass all the 20 points, the 20 threshold or whatever the target they set. You don't need for pass all of them for get in the money itself or to draw your own projects and plan. You only have to pass more than 10, and that is where you win the compact. And the compact was won before the elections. It was won way before the elections. It is during the time now when the government has to go want to receive, or after the elections now, then this ambassador says, of course, they change the rules in the middle of the game in the awarding of the compensation. That's what I can tell you, and this is what I know of, and I stand by that. Okay.
But tell you say pass you forget all the 20. If you listen what you talk, very very clear.
I understand that. So what I'm telling you, Mr. Mancosa, you know that. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Jallo. For first of all, are you serious for say you for go on or what's in our constituency 33?
Why are you afraid?
The way it happened down in 2009, where they run for parliament, where editorial had been appointed commissioner. I think that my Facebook page, I get a page where I been used for respond in 1999 quick cross. Now that page in I I'm now opening the TPM program today in I now 2009.
Which Mr. Jallo, what constituency say? I had you mention editorial. The area
He said who's
In
constituency in 33?
2009, in
33. Which,
Hold on,
direct
Jack, Jack.
President Koroma appointed editorial high commissioner to London, to England. So that day now left for Salon for go parliament. That Facebook page there, now the page we are open for raise money and for inform people and say I'm interest this. So through mistake today, when I send me comment or open the TPN program, a mistake open up that page there instead of the normal regular page.
Okay.
oh, so you're not aspiring, okay, for that constituency. All right.
Because one for make that parliamentarian begin the tremble by himself. Anyway, thank you for the clarification. All right, thank you very
All right.
much, Mr. Jallo.
No problem, sir.
All right, let's move on. Okay, Michael Coker again. Oh no, that's not Michael Contem. What are you saying? APC signed the 100-year contract. Well, when they talk about generally, APC signed 100-year contract. So you mean Sarah Rutan? That contract was signed. I don't know if not to Momo or Pasheki, or maybe it was actually amended by Tijan Kababa. I don't know, but not to APC signed 100-year contract. So
The 99-year contract, that's what they tell you, with one of the European country or company, will sign. Now,
yeah,
they tell you, I think that's not Ernest Koroma in time.
no, I don't think so.
The router. The
I think so.
router.
I think so before that. What
Oh, okay.
Ernest Koma do? It just come. I think what I understand now that make he get for pay that money wait and say he wait and come. And Ernest Koma just cancel the shares then way the government get na router. Now that they do.
Oh,
You know the sign
okay.
contract. Ishmael Kamara say SLPP supporters are currently disgruntled. BO will soon incapable of paying them salary, especially when Shishi, I don't know what's not Shishi, from the MCC, money is not coming from the United States. Christopher Yanka say the only way out of poverty for Sierra Leone and other African countries is for us to be united against exploitation of our natural resources. Thank you very much, my brother.
Correct.
That's the only way. If we don't get all the resources here, will they bring people then for making them can benefit? The funny thing here is we get one of the largest iron ore depository in the world, Salon, just like Guinea. We get one of the largest, not so. We they call external companies them. We can't give them this iron ore for free because not for free because also they pay 0.6%. Not free, actually. So
Yeah.
they can't give them free, then go make them, then go turn it into iron, then can sell Giwi their iron and they're very expensive. Stupidity. Until we actually get for real. You know what is about Salon? Salon, we get so many brainstem, but we not they use to brainstem. Now we they use with emotions most times. The few one the way they use them brain, na enemy of the state. Now them people and the hala. You know this, you know that. But a lot of people then are their emotion and they use. That's are the biggest problems. And when you fail for use your brain, you focus on your emotion, exploitation, the kicking, and they benefit from what you're supposed for benefit. By Wali say, why are you bringing Ali Bazak in your platform? All of his submissions we are not backed with empirical evidence. He said Ernest Koma said that the 2015 population census figure without any evidence. In my view, a lot of people are not interested in the TPN due to Ali Bazak fear critics against APC without bringing substantial evidence. But we say would they criticize SLPPO? So
by Wali. I get evidence. I tell and say, after the evidence where I get against that, for substantiate your own statement or your own thoughts with regards to the Western world and Ernest Koroma. I said that is why the European Union, was it the Europeans that with a group whatever the international body that withdrew 3 days to the time of the census. That now clear cut proof to tell you say they know say the figure is not correct, the one they have, and that if they conduct that census, it's going to create a problem. That's why they withdrew to the 3 days to the census. So that not mean say I don't give you evidence. I don't give you evidence. Why? Okay,
No,
Mr. Wali.
not evidence down there. Now down there, now talk no. Evidence in that, but in any case, by Wali, you know, go accuse somebody saying, the person no fear. In your own statement says if you no fear. So I don't know how you see him, bruh. James Kamara say, Mr. SLPP, sir, you said if an election is held in Sierra Leone today, Mada will win hands down.
Correct.
You must be living
I stand by that.
If you can afford a bag of rice at 800,000, majority can't. Okay.
Well, we just finished the elections. Even though Una say he don't win, but even Marcela Samba, he said he ahead, 53 against 47. So definitely he's still ahead. He don't win inside the bag of rice. Wait in here, yeah.
Ahmed Kohli say no, Dr. Mankota. The SLPP opposed the census proceedings with press conferences working out of parliament. I guess you are not in the then Mumu opposition.
Good.
Well, why the SLPP for oppose the census proceedings? I think
because
they talk about the APC. I think say now 2000
15 census they tell you the 2015 census they tell you. Say the SLPP be opposed.
Why?
Now that's what they tell you because it's not credible.
Well,
yes.
How you go with them because say the census is not credible while the opposition actually been to participate? How? Yeah. So tell me about. I think saying that the 2020 20 or 21 census now they look at. Now that one they are see same. The APC actually refused for participate. But the 2015 census, the SLPPS later on, not during or before, now and now that they emphasize on. Now later on, they actually opposed because there was already something that they realized the APC was doing to add more districts and constituencies na their own part. That was where the SLPP says no, they not agree, but not during or before the census. I want to make you go back and go check your history very carefully, Mr. Mohammed Kohli. I mean, thank you, say. Tell us about the clerk of parliament parental abuse of office. Yeah. Mr. SLPP, you are very dishonest to yourself. This is CB. I don't know whether it's CB. To yourself and Sierra Leone. How on earth can you say Paulo Conte wanted to commit a coup? Not honest, so. This way Kamara saying, I don't doubt the Southeasterner at all. They have started realizing that the peak has been fooling them all along. They are now disgruntled in all their platform. Immediately, EBK is gone. Well,
tell us that family vexation. You know, you go far.
Yeah. Ajibujalo say the establishment of a new district, Falaba and Cardinal, following the 2015 census was not in an effort to increase APC votes, but to correct parliamentary representation in line with migrations and spread of population. Our constitution provides a formula to support boundary delimitation plan. That's this. Manekola say, Dr. Mankota, it will take you time to believe that Sierra Leone has a true democracy. You still have time to call this Democrat a liar. Much respect to you, but as I always maintain, President Bio will be judged at the end. Yeah, I agree. But it don't necessarily mean say because we get what we wait for a lot with Georgia. We know they actually say now. But in your legacy, with the wait where he don't left power, like way we judge Ernest Koroma. We get for Georgia, we don't left power. But what they say now, things then way they happen now. Hey, but we get the right from Georgia and whether not lie or not to lie. So then CB say yes, moderator, yes, indeed, the Euro government is going to implement all the conditions that we are set on the first communique. And Ajibujalo say, Mr. Kabo, the president of ECOWAS is non-Sierra Leonean. He does not qualify as a SOTI, sir.
That's fine.
Okay.
But I believe he came up as a sortie for ECOWAS because according to you guys, ECOWAS manipulated the system.
Yeah.
If he was able to write a letter to interfere into Sierra Leone, he's no more a foreigner to sign as a sortie.
Okay.
So there you go.
Never mind. APC will be a trouble in Sierra Leone forever. At the end, we will buy Sierra Leone. And who's you get for them? At the other side of the division, Michael Conte say, yeah, Christopher Yanka say, the Constitution says the case of treason is bailable only by a High Court judge.
That's fine. But it's bailable. The question is, it's bailable.
Yeah, exactly. James Kamara say the treason case against Ernest Bai Koroma is definitely not bailable. If otherwise, then all those accused of the same offense must be qualified for bail. Well, like I said, you see, a bail condition is discretionary to the judge.
Exactly.
The judge now get the discretion for whether if he give bail to somebody, that person they run away or they disappear, if they come back and do. Hopefully, Ernest Koroma no go come back.
But you get property in the country, we want money.
No, but not only then get for all, not only property then get for all.
Now, if you not come back,
if you not come back now, Yansane, the only thing where then get for property, that money where you get for pay.
Okay.
Pay that money, then they hold in property. But if you go sign for somebody, that person they disappear. Now you responsible. So now you get for take the trouble.
All right. So we wait to March 6th.
March 6th, we go know. Michael Conte say popular to the international community because he sold Sierra Leone.
Of course.
So how can you sit here and say EBK is more popular than BO? Where are the polls and other evidence to support your stance? I think we can both agree that both men are popular in their stronghold, period. That's true. But one thing
that's a fair one.
Yeah, fair, but the difference is Ernest Koroma is no longer a president. So if they're all popular, well, I go with Ernest Koroma. Because might you get the resources power for making it be more popular, because now in the control right now. So I'm still correct one way or the other. Hi, Michael Conte say treason bailable. Yes, discretional. CB, Mr. SLPP, a treason charge is not bailable offense, yeah? Hey boy, we don't do this so anyway. Let's move on.
All right. Everybody get your opinion.
Yeah, we all get. Now the good thing about the TP and if you come with your own opinion, we accommodate them. That's fine. Ajibujalo say it's clear in my mind now that the government of Sierra Leone lacks precious and equivocal evidence against EBK. Trust me, if they did, he will not be allowed to go. The other option is to fly in a top-rated cardiologist at government expense.
Well, you see, we are law-abiding people. We follow the rules and regulations. We can even send you to the best and the top hospital you can think of, because that's your human right. As long as you come back to face the trial, we want you.
Yeah, when they try for convince we see and they come back. Let's wait, for another 2 months.
Wait, that's all we can say.
Half month anyway. Lamindanke say for a treason with sufficient evidence, no matter the person's no bail, irrespective the plea or excuse. Why they refuse Paulo Conte bail request as well? Paulo Conte now a British, first of all. Paulo Conte was a British. Well, not was, is because he's still British. So Paulo Conte gets the chance for make he escape. He go na British embassy. He go seek asylum. He run away. He go. So all them condition and then they get for look and Escoma, you know, get no side for go. Pass where you run away, pass he go to another man country. Paulo Conte, he go na your country in second home. So those are two different things. But like I said, crimes them, all crimes are available, but now a discussion to the judge. Oh. Wow. I'm not going able for done there wire all because yeah, I go try my level best, but them bokum. All right. Ajibujalo say there is no art to tell the mind's construction on the face. Yeah, exactly. Now that one that been a struggle for telling now. I believe a request has just been made for him to go to Germany from Nigeria. Oh, really?
I had India. I had India before I come to the line, to the radio.
Okay. Oh, okay.
That's what I had. They said it's serious. According to what I had, they said it is serious, and he has to go to India. Now somebody is now saying Germany. So all those things, he's going to proceed. We don't have a problem. We're going to send him all the way to heaven, but he has to come back. We will give him the chance to go anywhere, but he has to come back. If he don't come back, we're going to put it there. Indicate wanted.
Well, let me take and say, Mr. Gabo, let me take and say the man sick.
Well, I don't know. That's what I told you. That's what I said. That's what the lawyers presented with the doctor. Well, you guys are saying it is a manipulated thing. So I'm like, I don't buy that theory. This is the theory I was refusing to see.
You know, say me, as long as the evidence is available, and the answer say,
this is the theory, the conspiracy theory I was trying to refute today. I mean, to say this is if it is a conspiracy, it is you that does the conspiracy, the APC, but it's not SLPP.
Yeah. Because I see the man they want to find. So kudos. Because when they say this person is sick bad, sometimes they're quoting Ajibujalo say for being on a cardiologist plane. And you know, but I see he work fine, and even when you go down, he smile, and you know. Anyway, like what you are saying, you cannot find the man's construction on the face.
That's what he told he brought to the court, and the court check it. Supposing the court would have denied and he died in the hands of the court under custody, what would have been the thing? So they check it. For now, you guys can say they are fools, but they are not. They are following the law bit by bit.
Mr. Gabo, not to win no more, because even the majority of people they name it we for say
yeah, because they're angry. The problem is they are angry. I understand that, but that's a family anger. That's what I said to you. A family anger. You get one way they're angry, but the fact is that some of them want to let them beat the law, let them do what they got to do because of the past experience from the Shaka Stevens, the Momo eras. Those are the things they make them so they're very infuriated. But hey,
well,
you gotta take it easy.
Because if somebody say I they go thief you motoka, then all of a sudden the motoka disappear. What are you get for them? Because you can say that man don't say the thief the motoka, now the motoka don't disappear. Now the first what they call suspects also. So
yeah, I understand what you they try to talk. Why the SLPP they're angry is based on the fact that the experience they have had in the country during Shaka Stephen and Momo. When it be say, then people they know they even they set in a house. They know they set in a house, they not put the house arrest, then they lock them where the family self not they see them. Whether they can cut, whether they can cut, the nails then are so then long, the hair are so shabby. You see how for the Sanko they can? Now so then people they bring them kind of cut. They can't for the Sanko. During Ernest Koroma, I mean during Shaka Stephen and Momo, now so then they bring them a cut.
right.
But Ernest Koroma is a gentleman, he come that now he infuriates them. They say them treat the man in a different way, whilst they not to show them the expect. But you know, Madam is a cool guy. And we now coming up training the younger ones to politics. We try to tell them to make sure that they follow human rights and give the dignity to everybody until they fall by its weight.
Mr. Gabo, your lights don't go
Yeah.
on. Right now, a shadow they see. We know they see you clearly.
No, say the net don't they can. No say 4 o'clock net don't can at New York. 4 o'clock net night don't can at New York.
Okay. Well, Michael
So like
Coca said, Shalom, I vehemently disagree regarding the evidence against Ibiki. My gut feeling tells me that ECOWAS pressure BO to let him go for reasons best known to them, not because of lack of evidence. I think I agree with you too.
we don't know. We just
Like,
speculate everything.
Mr. Moderator, let you know this that it's very difficult to separate the APC from the problem about the coup, because whenever any one of the APC guys come out to speak, they spoke about the election. All right. Anyway, let's move on.
Uh, that's what I wanted you to do, to separate them from the school. I don't know the argument you're gonna put.
Let's move on. Abdullah Koroma say, I think Ibike's removal or asylum will tell on him psychologically. Every former head of state wants to retire in his country. If he participated in the insurrection passively, then he lacks judgment. Yeah, I agree. Michael Coker say, Mankota, I understand the difference between passive and active. If ABK was not aware initially but disbursed funds and then later became aware and still participated, then he did so both actively and passively. Well, it depends if he can know before the coup or after the coup. That's again a question where
No,
for left.
he don't know. He gets some mental problem at the time. He cannot start right out. He didn't go say that in court. I was not aware what I was doing.
Mr. Gabo, you
Huh?
and Michael Coker when I slack the man is 70-year-old. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. He can't think properly.
Now sometimes he tin up on if he say na the idea. He didn't was thinking if he say na the idea. So now slack the man. All right, hold on. My computer don't flick back. I don't know. Okay, come on. What thing they go on with this computer today? Okay. By Kanu say, Mr. Mankota, what if he return back and can you apologize to the president? Yeah, definitely. I will definitely apologize to the president. If indeed this man come back for constant trial, I mean that the first person where they publicly apologize to the president, and I know they only apologize to the president, and they apologize now, yeah, to una all for say I was wrong, then una forgive me. I don't get no problem.
But Mr. Mankota, this could happen in both ways, because one, either he come, or actually he did it intentionally to use the doctor and his lawyers to say he's not well. Either one, they're going to give him time to go. So if you know, if while he's knowing that, you know the guy again. So that even you still need to apologize there, because we don't know what was in his mind and his lawyers when they bring the doctor report.
No.
So if you use that,
Mr. Gabo, not change.
yeah.
You see, they blame the MCC for change the rule in the middle of the game. You said one change the rule in the middle of the game. You be not agree say if Madabio not come for constant trial, you go apologize. Me self don't agree say if he come for constant trial, I go apologize. So let and so not change you. No, I not agree for many
All right.
things.
I don't remember again that side. You know, I'm getting old too, like Ernest Koroma. I don't know why they tell the coup. You know, so many Ernest Koromas are coming now.
Yeah.
We all see.
Abdullah Koroma say if indeed he participated in coup passively as alleged, then he should have known the ramification of his action. Then CB say, yes, indeed, moderator. And Musa Conte say, why my brother Kotokabo like to defend the indefensible BO? The SLPP Mada BO use the medical letter as Zayai Kabashi.
Musa, I like this guy. But that's how we practice politics too. I'm a small brother. I know it's okay. I take it from you, bro. I take it. I don't have nowhere to throw it.
Yeah. Abdullah Koroma say, my advice to politicians in Africa is this verse in the Bible, 1 Timothy 6:6. Godliness with contentment Okay. Godliness and contentment is great gain, for we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we carry nothing out. Yeah.
All right, Bismillah. Alhamdulillah.
All right, thank you. I'd like Michael Conte say APC has been playing dirty politics ever since. Yeah, but now una pass mark APC. Now they teach wing. APC, the one they win have been the old one and have been they play dirty politics. The new one them
Ah,
una pass mark. The SLPP actually all the 99 tactics of the old APC now una they use now. I mean, thank you, say Michael Coca. Opa, are you one of those who cried and abused madam? Yeah. I'm Michael Coca. I don't know. All right. Bai Koroma say, 1 Timothy 6, verse 9. But those who
oh my
desire
God.
fall into temptation and a snare and into many foolish and harmful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. Well, Abdullah don't ready today for preach for him. Michael Coca say, Lamin Danke, I don't do mommy calls like you guys. Okay. Michael Coca say you did as per your response here. All right, let's move on. Musa Conte say the issue Mother Bill has with EBK is the status of EBK in the country. In his
Yeah,
it's naive
that's
mind,
Al Jazeera. That's Al Jazeera.
yeah, in his naive mind, he thinks he has a competing status in the country with EBK. This not lost mindset triggered his colossal blunder. He should done
Listen,
well a paramount chief than a president. Walakas.
listen, Musa Conte, Marabio came from a ruling family. All right, and the information he putting out is Al Jazeera information, and those people, what they are doing. That's an Al Jazeera information, and some other journalists then where I read from Nigeria. Then they be an Ernest Koroma because Ernest Koroma hot cake. You get the money. You know how much money they swinging from right now for Sevam. These are all the people, so we don't worry about that. We know it.
Mr. Kabo, you get somebody
Yeah.
who think like you, then call her Michael Conte. Now he asks a
Uh,
question. He said, how many businesses does Ernest Koroma, the third richest man in Africa, has in Sierra Leone? Well, already now I think say take this information from you, Mr. Kabo, for saying Ernest Koroma gets a lot of money.
of course, I just my get money. When I start they talk am. What in? Not what we talk about. Now APC talk am.
That's why APC people
Yeah,
like
APC talk am. They say the man is rich, we get money. Now APC talk am. That's what we.
uh,
Say APC when they're ready for both, electing then are in disadvantage. Once they see a small loophole, then they boast of it. Now APC. And now when I talk say the world know am, you get people, you popular, you this, that. That's all when I talk. You get money. Yeah.
whatever, Mr. Kabo, whatever. Ajibu Jalo said the letter from ECOWAS was an effort to maintain sanity or serenity and avoid any potential of unrest in Sierra Leone, not to interfere. That was
Yeah, right.
diplomacy at work.
Yeah, right.
I want to say why Mr. Kabo has to defend me. I think I've been done this, so I'm not going to repeat again.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I don't think. Oh, okay.
Yeah, now the same thing way Musa been talk.
Oh.
The government initially refused to countenance the letter from ECOWAS with the doctor's report and request from his attorney. The letter was reconsidered.
You see, I forgot to ask Mr. Gallo this question. Is he still there? Is the letter actually comes from the doctor and the lawyers and from the APC or whoever has been alluded that it comes from the government, the suggestion or the idea? I wish Mr. Jallo they let answer for that.
No, Mr. Gabo, you need for it is time for let you begin ask your government. You voted for that. You supported that government this week.
We don't read it. We don't like that letter. We don't get any doctor.
If you can't ask question, you go ask you the government. Musa Conte say I don't listen to Al Jazeera.
So yeah, so you hear me?
Because we don't go too far, but definitely I really, really appreciate the interaction
Yeah,
between the people and this platform. It's very good. As we all know, we're not perfect, but at least I think say we're better than other platforms. The way you go really know say them people are na partisan platform. We try, Mr. Gabo, na me and you, they interact so in our SLPP, me na APC, but with the work
yeah.
fine, no.
I dey
So
beat am. Good one for this school. They not better. They want bring problem now country. We not agree to that, Doctor Mankota. No, we say no to violence.
whatever, Mr. Gabo. But what are the type of talk
No.
about? You see, this me always encourage, and I want to encourage every Sierra Leone. Yes, we get to differences. Okay, we get to differences. There's always I didn't gallo.
Just before you go, are they on?
Yeah, you are on.
All right, for answer Mr. Kago in question. This letter, this ECOWAS letter and the hospital business, these are two separate different events. The first thing what ECOWAS do, that for can show solidarity with the president and people of Sierra Leone, where they say, and we get attempted coup. The second thing will happen, where they find out say a statesman has been named, they look at the potential unrest and how difficult it is for proof or for take a statesman through litigation, the possibility of bringing unrest to Sierra Leone and by extension the region. They write a letter seeking that the government allow the president to sit down in Nigeria while the case they go on. They don't interfere, they don't ask nothing, they don't say the same way we go sit down and host, like can sit down in Nigeria while the case they go on. It does not need to be in court, in lawyer and a representative. The government not recognize that letter initially. All right. Then the smartness of JFK, well, if I say smartness, they go tell like I lied in a lie. But whatever the case is, when President Koroma go get a medical evaluation, he should say he need medical attention because something don't go wrong and get some complication. Based on that, the lawyer take advantage of that one day for make an application for saying, the psychological stress where this man they go through, a boku, a constant, it go create problem for him. When I let him, make you go seek medical attention and come back. He is innocent until proven guilty. The man is innocent really until proven guilty. So there, if we want to go through this case, we allow him make go seek medical attention. Now, based on nowadays, I believe say the government revisit that letter back now. Because other than that, the lawyer they forget for tell them who sign it they go seek medical attention, who sign it go there, they go for evaluate the salary they go for make sure say yes, he go come back and so on and so forth. So then go back now, go revisit that letter. Then counting out the letter now. So that's how all the pieces come together. But these were two separate events.
Thank you, Mr. Jallo, for explaining this to Mr. Mankota that it's not Mother Bill's conspiracy. It is under the lawyers and Eskuruma and the doctors' conspiracy. So, in other words, this is not, is it actually, okay, the next question, is he actually sick or not sick?
Oh, hold on. In the you the area, but you know the area, but let me make you hear you. Now, go ahead, Mr. Gabo.
Well, actually, I think I asked that question. I don't already. The doctor don't tell us. He demands stress and some kind of psychological stuff, and so Joseph used that advantage. He already answered that after I asked it what I understand. So he's sick. So we agree that he's sick.
What do we hear? Then say he gets heart problem, not so psychological something. He say but anyway.
Whatever he gets, whatever the doctor writes, he's sick.
Yeah, I get me theory.
No, I don't know. I don't know with that. Mr. Mankota, I'm glad when Mr. Jallo explained this here because when they say matter do you know about this thing now they make them conspiracy and they this that. Now there you go.
Mr. Gabo, we don't want them call me talk say this now well Ernest Bai been done before, right? before they even know them call, I don't they seek not to so. But in any case, if they come back, I don't agree. Say they can't apologize now. Say I was wrong. But if
No, you don't even need to wait for a comeback because Mr. Jallo, when I party member, I don't already tell you when the free tongue and when I the member and I the senior member, don't already tell you. So if for now, if I apologize.
No, I think now you on side of the story they give. So everybody, there's always so many side of the story. Now you on side of the story, don't give us. It just time to clarify.
So Madam, don't know deep and dandy. You don't know about that.
Now,
okay.
What would me if an escoma on the 6th of March, he appeared. I apologize to you, Mr. Kabo. I apologize to you. I know how long let me talk because me a pragmatic somebody. I apologize to you because I tell you say you theory is wrong. So that means I apologize to you. Then I apologize to me viewers them and I apologize to Madabio because I say Madabio na like man not so. I don't
right. Okay. All right. I take that. So let Mr. Jallo clear this also. Mr. Jallo, there are a lot of confusion into this thing. In this case, you get a lot of questions. Did he go on exile or he go on medical treatment? Because a lot of people, even Mr. Mankota, was saying he gone for exile. So clear this for us. Yeah, you mentioned that a lot.
Mr. Jallo.
Yes.
Go ahead. Answer them.
Officially, he go on medical treatment officially. But
thank you.
Officially.
This is what we know. So we don't know about the unofficial thing. This is what I was arguing today. We don't know about his intention, what he planned. What we have in the file is that he gone for medical attention.
Yeah. So now that make right now we get multiple competing statement also.
Correct.
March the 6th, enough fire again. The next letter we get for calm. Now for extend in stay because it's still the sick.
We still get the extension. Even if you say you want to go heaven, we get the extension. But until you fall by your weight.
Okay. Mr. Ajimujalo, okay, you get the last word. Go ahead before I close.
I want to thank you very much for a wonderful program. This is a very diverse program. You bring in everybody, and really and truly anybody who wants to engage on any fruitful discussion about Sierra Leone without any party affiliation or blame you for this or that. Come now the TPN program. You cannot find a better program. Thank you very much for what you do.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Jallo. Thank you, Mr. Mangota.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Mr. Kabo.
Yeah. So I'll see you Saturday. Yeah, my last one probably is just a provocation. We already see the first rerun. I mean the first run, and soon we see the second rerun. You know, APC they like for rerun. Now the real rerun this they can. The first run is gone, and it's Koroma. You don't fool the government. Even though we now say na the government, we know say not to the government. The government don't go deny what you put forward, and Mr. Jallo can confirm that. All right. So until you don't run once, we dey wait. If you want to go India, we dey get the extension back for another 6 weeks again. We don't have a problem, but he will run until he run till bend the curve. That is, can no more. And that time, we know we for them para Urade, Yansane, and we go rope them, and Minkalu. So the IPC una they run una run no more until the whole party scatter. And that's what we're looking for. We want to make sure SLPP, APC come on our power forever and ever because they destroy that country. Then no smell power again.
The last comment. Now a question, Michael Coca say is the sister of EBK's wife. The sister.
They work in ECOWAS.
And the ECOWAS employee, I heard she
is
president. Can you attest?
No. Yeah. Me don't tell you say they work in ECOWAS. This is the law. And then that first letter and then walk about her. And then go all about for that first letter to come.
Me no know. I don't know about
Yeah.
that, so I don't know where them call. But
All
I
right.
just want to thank you, Mr. Kabo. Mr. Jado, it's been a pleasure. You are a very good asset in this program. Always we rely on you for do some certain clarification, not about the SLPPO, because Mr. Kabo where you can talk so therefore everything is okay.
Like Mr. Mankota, I can't go between me and Mr. Jallo. We get a very strong bond. A very, very strong bond.
I know that. I know that. I know that.
A double bond.
So now when the viewers them, I just want to appreciate you very much because the comments where they come is really educative and very very informed. So I they learn from una a lot, just like we una they learn from we, and we just want to appreciate una share this program. I know say sometimes when people then come at this program newly, then see the kind of culture within at the program, then get shocked. But as then they wait small, then they continue for watch, then they realize what's at the purpose of this program, and then they appreciate them. I don't see some people them way right now today, then they contribute very meaningfully towards this program. Before when they come, na cause and anger, not to cause actually, but anger. Then they come with anger. Today, they are really comfortable for interact with other viewers them. So that's not the purpose of the program. So we want to appreciate you now very much. Yeah, Musa Conte, your time done. No, give you any call again.
Musa Conte, they come after me.
Yeah. First of all, you can't join the APC because the last time we tell me you say you joined the APC. I don't know, is it after the election or after something?
You say not to APC.
No, he said not to APC, but he said he would likely join the APC sometimes ago. I don't remember. Musa Conte.
You don't join now.
Alex say don't join now. Yeah, we don't get another mouthpiece.
Well, that's not the fair play of it. You see, the man won't come out the same house. In the one part, me the one part. Guess what, Mr. Mankota? This morning I laid on a bed the place cold now, and then we were feeling. Me we don't say na APC. Now Mr. Jalo and sister na APC. Me na SLPC. I tell her na bed. I say I can't go na the radio for go beat you now. We have na APC. Me na SLPC. Yeah. That's not the good part of it. You dey upstairs, you dey sleep while one talk and drive. I say go. I camp on the radio. You dey upstairs. Yeah.
Okay, Musa, you did who's state where you did? So let me just know. Would they bring you Canada the APC? Because when I get for run, I want the smart. APC means smart.
This guy don't begin campaign. Musa don't stay na APC. Musa don't stay na APC. Big brother in SLPP. You know that. Na they meet there. Na they go there. You know that.
Well, Mr. Kabo, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Pleasure seeing you. Thank you very much, bro. Take care.